to not live in the power of God would be the same. All you men in the house will really get this. Some of you women too. It'd be like having a late 60s model muscle car. Yeah. Got you a big block V8 laid in that bad boy. And you took it over to the Kempster's garage and he tweaked on it for you. And he bored it out and you got all this, you know what I mean? Yeah. You got all that power. And you head out on the road and you barely touch the accelerator. Drive it like a golf cart. What's the point in having all that power if you ain't gonna use it? And one day, when we get to glory, I believe with all my heart that I'm gonna hang out with Brother Paul one day. I said, Brother Paul, how'd you have the strength for the journey? I said, through the Spirit of God that lived in me. And he's gonna look at me and he's gonna say, you lived in a time where you had the ability to communicate with people across the world just like that. You lived in a time where your money system and your structural system was such that you were able to do all of these things. Tell me, Brother Jason, tell me about sharing the gospel in a time like that. And I'm afraid that the church of today would be embarrassed to look at him and say, we were going to, but the government didn't support us. We were going to, but they said June was Pride Month and we didn't want to step on that. We were going to, but they said that if we acted like that, we were putting people aside and we were hurting people's feelings. How embarrassing is that going to be to have all that power and say we never once wielded? We never once used it because we were scared or we were afraid or we were nervous or we were worried. Because my copy of God's Word says the same power that rose Jesus from the grave lives inside of His church, who has been put on a mission to make disciples. And it is high time that we get serious about the mission that God put us on.